Sure, thank you. Welcome to the Biscuit Boys show with him, Mrs. Brown, and me, the Gabby Cabby, on SRB Radio. Coming up on the show, we have music by The Aim, The Establishment, and Chris Jewell, plus a whole lot more, and regular features, Rich or Hugh, Jagger the Uncles, Twitter Time, the 400 Club, Mrs. Brown likes yesterday's papers, and the Colin Val end. And joining us a little bit later in the show is Stuart Landon. But first, let's get kicked off with my record of the week, and this week it's Figure It Out by Underground Empire. So fasten your seatbelts, Blind Dave, ready to take off. Of Underground Empire from Birmingham, who gigged with me at the Musicians Against Homelessness gig.
Gigged with you? What was you
playing? Well, I didn't
gig.
I was doing a bit of DJing.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. And then I was doing a bit of stuff, you know, on the microphone, introducing and stuff and what have you. But more about that later.
Okay.
But what a way to get our teeth into the show, eh?
Fantastic.
Superb. Where are we heading for this weekend here, mate?
Lithuania.
Do you like Lithuania?
I don't...
You've been there?
Yeah, I do.
You've been there?
No.
Okay, what do you like about them?
The name.
I thought you would do. You like names. Have you got 6 likes, by the way, later for me?
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do them off the cuff.
I love things off the cuff.
Like
you haven't got no cuffs, actually.
Like I'm the ultimate professional.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to do things from now on.
Well, that's how we started, didn't we?
Yeah,
you know,
and that went to cock, didn't it?
Well, I didn't know who was on, you see.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
See, I was prepared, but you weren't.
Well, no, I was just looking at your vinyl. I was like a kid in a sweet shop looking at all that vinyl. Well, I'm looking at your glasses as well.
Oh, can I tell you the story about the glasses?
Look at the... I can't
so
see
anyway, we were
there,
doing...
is this on? Can people see?
Yeah, people can see, yeah.
Brilliant.
But pointed towards the camera, not the screen.
So they're like...
Yeah.
Do you think they'll ever take off glasses like this?
Yeah, you look like... I'll tell you what, you look like a Japanese...
Yeah, kamikaze pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what you could do with Rise. If you could get a little put some sellotape. Well, not sellotape, but elastic stuff.
Yeah.
And then whack them there instead of... Because I tell you what, they do you what's-its, don't they?
They do you what?
Because a lot of people wear contact lenses for that reason. So I think if you can design a little look there, right, little look, and then put some elastic, and then just put the elastic round there, and also they'll be closer to your eyes as well, so you probably get better vision.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, I'm with you there, yeah.
Cool. So come on then, briefly tell us about these glasses, because we're going to have Jack the Biscuit play.
As you know, setting the show up last night, right, and in all my excitement, tripped over the step, didn't I?
Did you really? I wish I was there and laughed.
I know.
Did the boys laugh?
Step, tried to catch everything that I touched and banged and whatever. I tried to catch.
Who was you banging last night?
And I fell onto my glasses.
Did you banging anyone last night?
No, unfortunately.
Huh?
No.
Ah, okay.
Did you?
No, not last night.
No, not last night. No. Okay.
Yeah. Anyhow, come on. Before we really get into the show, because we have got our guest on the way.
So much music.
I know.
Oh.
How much music we got?
It's about 20, 30 tracks.
Come on then, let's invite the whole world into our monkey house.
We're taking all our clothes off. Here we are in a soundproof room, making all the noise you want to hear. Big ape, small ape, anything at all ape, playing arcades just till the lights go down. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be na 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 na, yeah. Taking all our clothes off. Here we are in a soundproof room, making all the noise you want to hear. Big ape, small ape, anything at all, like playing arcades just till the lights go down. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be na 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 na. I me cry. the monkey house. Pack up the facts and all that in the rumors. I'm gonna be rich tonight. I'm gonna be huge. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge. Whoa! What?
Oh.
Is he still there?
Hang on a bit.
What are you doing?
Still there, Jack?
I'm afraid it's the last one.
Life's a bitch, but don't worry, Jack. You'll be back again next week. Hey, I saw Jack on Saturday. It was the beat we're playing next door.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, turn him off now then.
Okay.
Are you sorting out Periscope?
It's gone now, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well go the whole lot.
Come on, Rich or Huge!
Hang on.
He ain't. He's still there. I can hear him.
He's definitely gone.
Oh, okay.
Definitely gone.
I could hear something.
Yeah.
Someone moaning. Well, when I say moaning, a kind of groaning, whining tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rich or Huge, man. Birmingham
What?
getting the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah?
What do you reckon about that?
That's never going to happen, is it?
Well, you know, should it happen?
Who said it was?
They're gonna be putting in a bid for it, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah. It's
Didn't
going
we
to cost
put in a
millions.
bid for it
No, the Olympic,
many years ago?
Olympic Games.
Oh, right,
I was on the
okay.
Black Cabs, and Barcelona got the 1992 Olympic Games.
So we're not good enough for the Olympics, but we're okay for the Commonwealth because it's not as good as the Olympics.
Well, the Commonwealth's a per man's anything, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah. It's a bit like the League Cup, isn't it? Of the games thing.
I'd say more like the Johnson's Paint Trophy.
Really?
If I'm honest, yeah. But you know, because we're out of like Europe now and it's Brexit stuff.
Yeah.
Right. I think they'll try and make up that the Commonwealth Games is like really, really
I was
big.
thinking of a breakfast cereal when I hear the word Brexit.
And, well, it was a buzzword that the Tories made up, really, wasn't it?
I know. It was a long time before I realised what it was.
Because I still think it's a game plan for the Tories, like, let's get out of Europe, we can control Britain on our own.
Yeah.
And then all our workers' rights and stuff like that, we can just squash everything. And then when all the dust settles, we can start rebuilding, a little bit like what they're doing in Syria. And, hey, that's getting a bit scary as well, talking about Rich or Huge, America and Russia.
Yeah.
You reckon...
They don't like each other. Again.
Well, they were trying to blow the moon up, weren't they, the Americans in the 60s?
Apparently you don't need the moon.
Do you not?
No.
Why?
I watched the programme the other night and it says, do we really need the moon? And they came to the conclusion, well, nah.
Well, what would you do with Christmas and Easter then?
Exactly.
You know, you need the bloody moon for Easter, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, if we didn't have the moon, Easter would be knackered.
It would, yeah.
Christmas, to be fair, would be all right because that's a kind of... it ain't real, is it, Christmas?
No.
You know, I know it is real because you get your presents.
Yeah.
But it's a man-made thing. It's like, Happy New Year to all our Jewish listeners and viewers as well.
Yeah.
It's New Year.
Is it today?
No, yesterday.
Oh, right, it's the year 54, 70
It's something like that. We're not in 2016.
No, I can't
You know.
bother with all that.
Everything just gets made. Well, it was started when it was the Gregorian calendar, wasn't it? It's something to do with the Romans, isn't it? Mm-hmm. When they killed Jesus.
Yeah.
You know. That wasn't a very good stunt, was it, really, to be fair?
Can I just say morning to Shipper and morning to Grant Judges? We've got a couple of tracks from.
Yeah, we have from the aim, and thanks very much, Grant and the boys, for turning up. Hey, I had a right nightmare on Saturday.
Was it scary?
Well, it was kind of...
Oh, you mean the what's it? Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean, I was like thinking on my feet, and we got through it. But
not a good thing.
And a big shout to David Gordon as well from Switch Radio, who helped me out and done the door. And I stuck
Switch Radio. Oh my God.
Oh, is this the Boiler Bloke?
Boiler Bloke, yeah.
Right, we'll have the story a bit later. Let's play two in a row.
A couple of tracks.
Come on, let's play two in a row. Get your Boiler Bloke sorted.
Okay.
Anticipating, baby, so take a look at yourself. It's all I can do. back and forth. Moving back and forth now, baby. Moving back and forth. Moving back and forth now, baby. Hey, hey, hey.
we go then.
That was Alter Eden, Colourless. And before that, our mate, Brand Judges and The Aim, 23rd of September. That was almost my wedding anniversary. 20th of September.
And do you know what?
What?
A day before my birthday.
How did your birthday go? It went...
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, was it?
That.
Really, it must have been a good one then.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah, and say massive thanks, because I was talking about the Musicians Against Homelessness gig at Digbeth last Saturday. Before the boiler bloke come, he sat in a car for bloody ages, didn't he? I thought we was just about going to be able to talk about that, but then he got out of the car. Yeah. Like all tradesmen, they get out the one door, they go into the yard, he's gone back to his car now.
Get his stuff,
I know.
He's got like a special spanner.
I'll tell you what, I work with a special spanner as well. Yeah. Anyhow, I was talking about David Gordon from Switch Radio because I had one or two problems.
Yeah.
It was the first gig that I ever put together, and I got to say, probably the last one as well. and there was these three guys at the door. I'll tell you what, there was a right big bloke. I was looking over there, Dave was doing the door. A right big bloke and another big bloke. Right.
Two big blokes, basically.
Yeah, but the one bloke was about 6'5", right? And they got in and they sat down, and Dave kicked them out because like they hadn't paid a $5 to come in. And to be fair, they went out as good as gold. And I looked at the size of them. I thought, Jesus shit, glad he's on the door because I'd have let him in. But there was three other blokes by the door, and I've gone, "You all right?" And they go, "Yeah, fine." Anyhow, Dave, because he kicked them out because they were only there for a bit, they were just seeing what was going on. These other guys, he booted them out as well. So as I'm coming back out, because I'd gone to see the previous two, just to apologise, because he was fucking massive, right? And sort it all out. I've come back in there, and I've gone, fuck me, another one's been turned away. So the Aim, I think it was James from the Aim's gone, Gabby, is it all right if these guys come and watch us? Because they're playing next door, and they've just come to watch us because we supported them last year at the Assembly Rooms in Leamington. I said, yeah, of course. Who are they? He said, it's the Beat. I said, fucking great. You've really got me head stoved in by like someone that's probably would give Tyson Fury a good shout and shooing in the box, and in the boxing ring rather, and the Beat as well. So I brought the Beat in. We sat in there, and then when the Beat finished at the Institute next door, they come round, and I think they've done a little bit of a DJ set as well. So big up to the English Beat. I tried to get Dave Wakeling in there to get up and sing a few songs. You're all right? What's the matter? Oh, okay.
Because people can hear you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know.
This microphone thing is, when you're talking to them, people can hear you.
I know, it's great. Great invention. But apparently he was on the tour bus asleep.
Oh, God.
I think it's because Villa got beat 2-0 at Preston. I was going to. I said I'll go and jump on him or sing Keep Right On. But they didn't think it'd be a good idea. Well, you know, these things happen, don't they? What? Yeah, so 23rd of September. And every Friday night now I'm going to be doing a Biscuit tin. So I'm going to get the songs that I like from the Biscuit Boys show. Yeah. 10 songs every Friday, 9 o'clock. Starting from this Friday, and that 23rd of September by the Aim is included in this week's. So far I've got the Underclass Imagination, Underground Empire, Robert G, PP Arnold and the Aim. So I'm looking for 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for another 4, mate. So do you know what?
It's going to be hard to choose. I'm not joking.
Well, let's have 3 in a row so I can listen to them.
And I can make a cup of tea.
Yeah, exactly. And then we can get on with the show, because in about an hour we're going to be joined by Stuart Landon. I want to ask him what his name is. I know I've just said it's Stuart Landon, but if you look at him on Facebook, it's Stuart Landon O'Hanlon. It's a bit of a mouthful, I know. But
it's like double-barreled.
Well, sometimes they are. But say he was the singer, well, not the singer, but the songwriter in the Establishment. So it's coming round full circle.
But he's not anymore.
I'm going to find out. I don't think the Establishment is still going.
Right, okay.
But he's gone in another guise.
Let's find out.
With Angels with Dirty Faces.
Angels with Dirty Faces.
They always have. Eh? It was a film as well, wasn't it?
Was it? Al Capone.
Was it really?
Yeah, I'm just making that up.
Yeah, I bet.
Each breath of fresh air.
Song called?
Oh, look! That song's called 23rd of September as well, by the AIM.
No, it's not.
You are a bellend. In fact, you're going in the Colin Bellend.
That's how they sent them in.
No, that was called Dream Dancer.
I know, that's good.
Thankfully,
You know,
Grant
told me.
is watching us now.
Yeah.
And the first track that we played from the AIM's called Back and Forth.
Mm-hmm, what?
He obviously sent it in on the 23rd of September.
I know that.
Well, why have you put 23rd of September on there?
Because that was in the tags. Don't blame me. People have got to get their tags right. Because we know nothing.
And next we're playing the 4th of July, followed by the 23rd of November. We ain't got a clue what the song title's called, but it's in the tag.
Followed by Senting.
Yeah. And then no name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we have it. We're going to play it. We ain't got a clue who it is.
I'll tell you what,
we're
that track 4, he's a good bloke.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not as good as track 1. Hey, how about that kid playing for Celtic?
Why?
He's 13.
That's not legal, is it?
He's playing for the under-20s.
That's probably legal, isn't
Yeah.
it? What's wrong with that?
What?
What's wrong with that?
What do you mean?
What's wrong with him playing for Celtic?
Under-20?
Under 20. What are the rules?
Well, generally what happens when you go through from playing kids football up to like 16s, and in all them age groups, it's like if you've got a kid that's a year above.
Hang on, I'm going to bounce. Oh, that's better.
So
Sorry.
it is, you know, it's difficult. When you go up to the floodlit football with a group of first years, because it's like 2 years, you've got like 17s and then you've got the 18s. So when you go up and you play against a team of second years, if you've got the first years, it's hard because they're physically bigger than you. No, stay awake and listen to this.
Yeah, I'm awake.
So at professional clubs, they'll have like 18s and 20s, right, which is the next progression. Now, for a 13-year-old to play at 20s is remarkable.
Maybe he's good.
I'm sorry?
Obviously he's good.
No, I wouldn't say he's good. I would say he's exceptional because he's small as well.
Oh, right.
What happens is when they're physically, you know, built like an outhouse,
we had some
it helps.
big bruisers at our school, you know, with moustaches and beards.
They were the teachers, mate.
Oh, that's why, isn't it?
Yeah. Them were the ones that had their cars torched on. No, yeah, but 13 playing at 20s, that's unheard of. Yeah. And I don't know what the lad's name is. I tried to find him on Facebook, but I couldn't. But apparently he's from East Glasgow. Dembley. Not related to any of the other Dembleys.
Oh.
Oliver
Dembley.
Well, there's a few Dembleys, aren't there?
Yeah.
You know, you've got the... who's Oliver Dembley? Who's Oliver Dembley?
No, it's a private joke.
Is it really? Yeah. But good luck to the boy. So, and also Curtis Woodhouse, Box to Box.
Yeah.
Great book.
Great player. Is he still at... where was he at?
No, he's managing Bridlington Town now.
Oh, he's managing?
He's retired, yeah.
Retired when? Last year? Oh no!
No, sometime.
Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with the other Curtis. Oh yeah,
Curtis Davis.
You went into boxing,
yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
You went into boxing.
Yeah, that's why his book's called Box to Box.
That's right. Yeah, now it's all coming back to. You know how things like move slowly in
it's
Mrs.
like
Brown
working with an afterthought
Mrs.
with
Brown
you.
World.
Yeah,
things come round now and again. I have to grab it.
Yeah, they
and
do.
Grab it.
Yeah,
and grab it.
But they come round real slowly, don't they?
Yeah. Oh,
almost
Curtis,
in like retard form.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You know, not like slow motion.
No disrespect to retard, but yeah, I know.
I'm not saying that. No, retard is a word, you know.
We're going to get cut off. There's somebody right this moment poised with a little button going, that's enough.
Yeah, radio today. Yeah. Hey, there is talk we might be going on Switch.
right, okay.
But it was only, I think, a sentence.
Is this like talk with you and you?
No, Biscuit Boys. You know, we'd be all right if someone syndicated us. They'd probably have to put us on late night.
Yeah, so late.
But we ain't swore today.
In like Lithuania.
I know, but we haven't swore today, have we? That's the one thing.
Yeah. You have.
I fucking ain't.
You swore on the...
When?
I think it was the 6th minute.
Fuck off.
You did.
When?
Yeah.
Seriously, what did I swear about?
I can't remember.
Okay.
But you did.
You're joking, mate?
No, I'm not.
I don't. Okay.
I thought that's it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Our contract with Switch has gone.
Yeah, we could use a proper studio.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mind you.
No, we couldn't.
Nah, we couldn't.
Yeah.
And we probably have to, because they have news things as well.
We're going to switch the studio around soon as well. Yeah. Do you fancy the settee?
I don't fancy
the settee
you, no.
like studio? Where
I ain't getting you on a settee.
Yeah. Do you fancy that corner settee?
I'll fall asleep.
Nah. Well, me in there, like, and you in there on a corner settee.
You down the road in Solihull and me.
Do you fancy that? Or do you like it the way it is?
I like it. You see, the way I look at our monkey house, we're like the Wimbledon. Do you remember the old plough lane? You know, we're kind of like down to earth, ain't we?
Yeah.
All right, we swear a bit. We go off our heads a bit.
Pardon?
Okay, I do.
You.
Yeah. We piss people off.
Sorry?
I piss people off. But that's just the way I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah.
And I don't know where my brains are, to be fair, half
I
the
got a
time.
clue.
I know. And a lot of times I talk out my arse.
Well, most times.
But that's just me. What you see is what you get, really. No offence.
No.
It's like with these Commonwealth Games. You know, how Birmingham can spend that much money on the Commonwealth Games when we're having to make £250 million of cuts over the next 2 years. But then they're going to have to spend probably about £100 million of public money at least to get it. The PR machines are going balmy, ain't they? I see them all on Facebook, all the PR, all the usual love Brum and that. But I love the people of Birmingham. So what I would say to the council or to the government is invest in Birmingham. When we haven't got to have any cuts in Birmingham and you're looking after Brummies, then you can have the Commonwealth Games. If you can't look after the Brummies, fuck off. That's just my attitude.
Should we play some music?
I think that contract's definitely gone now, innit?
I think we better play some music.
Go on.
Living with a broken heart, nothing was easy. I'm living with a hole in my heart, nothing could please me. You push me down to the ground, you watch me rise and fall. I said I'm living with a broken heart, nothing was easy. And there was no one there, and there was no one who cares. I found I'm thinking about a sound that I can play aloud to a brand new crowd. Oh, you, what a pretty thing. And I'll sing it again like, oh, you, what a pretty thing. And I'll sing it out loud. I'm living with a broken heart, nothing was easy. I'm living with a hole in my heart, nothing could please me. You push me down to the ground, you watch me rise and fall. I said I'm living with a broken heart, and nothing was easy. Cause I'm the first to stare into the eyes of despair. So I tried to make it a new high, but looking across the bar, I love you so full of lies. Oh, I wish that you believe, and I'll sing it again like, oh, I wish that you believe, and I'll sing it out loud. I'm living with a broken heart, nothing was easy. I'm living with a hole in my heart, nothing can please me. Push me down to the ground, you watch me rise and fall. I said I'm living with a broken heart, nothing was easy. I'll never understand when you would take my hand and leave me on this trail. You know I'd always fail, it's such a mystery when you would leave me be. No, it's never enough. I'm living with a broken heart, nothing was easy. I'm living with a hole in my heart, nothing could please me. You push me down to the ground, you You watch me rise and fall. I said I'm living with a broken heart. Whoa, no, 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 no. I'm living with a broken heart. Nothing was easy. I'm living with a hole in my heart. Whoa, nothing could please me. You push me down to the ground. You watch me rise and fall. I said I'm living with a broken heart. Whoa, no, 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 no. Whoa.
What this shit? Front to back.
As I slide down the one way, got the Easter paint all over me, and then I glide, feel like I fly, as I cruise up the one way. I'm dropping ashes all over my jeans, and then I roll, and then I flow.
You know, so if you don't have your plan, you coming out lost, man. 5 years, man, everything changed, man. Everything changed, man. You be like the damn Jetsons, man.
I feel like
you know, it just changed so quick. Everything changed, man. You just gotta go get it, man. You just gotta be on your grind, have
as I ride in my whip tonight, I got parasites all in my sight. As I whip and I cruise the street, I see the cross in my rear view beam. I see the jealousy and the envy. I see the hate all in their eyes. And then I roll, and then I flow.
You gotta have goals. You gotta set, damn, in this 4 months I gotta do this. You know, but basically it all come to planning before you get, you know, to make it better than last time. You gotta plan. You know, you can't do the same mistakes you did last time. You know, like you ain't gonna see me flashing motherfucking chopper.
And I'm just leaning, and I'm just rolling.
I'm just getting into that,
and
man.
I'm just smoking.
Damn the kids, brother.
Yeah,
I'm just rolling.
Who's going down?
Hey, who's rolling tonight?
Who's rolling?
Solihull Moors. The Moors are playing on the telly.
Why is that?
What do you mean, why is that?
Is it the cup game? Is it the FA Cup?
No, it's a league game. They have conference games on...
On what channel?
I think it's BT, isn't it? I think.
I haven't got BT.
Oh, you're bollocks, innit, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a channel.
BT, yeah, of course they do. They do all the European games, don't they?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't tend to have much time to watch TV.
You don't watch much football, though, do you?
There's so much stuff on SRB I've got to do all the time.
Let's have an update, by the way, before we do Tedious
Right,
TV.
okay, baller update.
Yeah, ball update. What has he said?
I don't know whether this is good or bad.
Go on, Ed. Tell me about it.
He said he's getting there.
Well, it's better than saying he's fucked.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Yeah.
Getting there's all right.
Yeah, so do you think that's
edging
it's
the
a good
bets.
thing?
It's edging the bets. He's only been here for about 20 minutes, hasn't he?
Yeah. But it seems it's got a sort of confident tone.
Has he really? Do you want me to go and have a word?
Oh, no, please don't. That's why I keep locking the door every time I leave, yeah.
What, and bolting it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the teeth update as well?
I counted them.
How many you got missing?
4.
What, missing or you've got
4?
4 teeth?
No, I've got 4 missing.
Oh, I was going to say, I've got 4 teeth.
4
Blimey.
teeth,
Yeah. I've still got... Ain't you had crowns and stuff like that?
Huh?
You know, like...
Why?
Well, save pulling them out, so you've still got a tooth there.
They fell out.
Oh, did they? Oh, you
Fell out.
bollocks,
No,
didn't you?
one at the front got punched out, so...
Oh,
yeah.
did it really?
Yeah, it's going to be a massive crown, that is.
Can I have my tooth back,
I
please,
told you
mate?
a story about my tooth, didn't I?
No, go on.
Came out in 3 stages.
Oh, yeah, Winston Churchill had the last.
The first was a punch.
Yeah.
Right. No, the first was falling down on a slab.
Okay.
Cracking it in half. The second one was a punch.
How old was you when you got punched?
I was about 12.
Oh, okay.
Right. In the ring.
Yeah. You were a champion, were you?
And then the whole of it came out, and when I was doing a tour of...
Was you really?
Who
with Genesis?
I was doing a tour of the House of Parliament, walking past a statue of Winston Churchill.
Okay.
I just dropped it there in his lap.
I bet he loved that, didn't he?
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah, I winced.
Yeah.
That's how he talks.
Or it could have been like Victoria.
Could have been, yeah.
She wouldn't have been amused.
Vicky? Yeah, Vic.
Yeah. Anyhow, tedious TV. Did you watch it?
No.
X Factor.
No.
Oh, Honey G.
I haven't seen anything at all.
The kids. I got a bit of
for
stick
2 years.
actually the last few days on Facebook.
Right, okay.
A post about Steve Bruce.
Right.
Can't call you the Blues fan.
Right.
I was talking about the Villa. I think Steve Bruce would be a good shout for Villa.
I think so. I think he'll go to Villa as well.
Yeah.
Will do.
Save Gary Rowett moving.
If he's offered it, he'll go. I don't think Gary Rowett will go. I don't think they'll offer Gary Rowett the job. Probably don't.
I don't personally, but imagine if it did.
Yeah. I think Gary Rowett's a championship manager. Now, at the moment.
Yeah, I think you could be right, but I think he's done a great job at Birmingham.
Fantastic job.
And I think Brucey really is a championship man. But do you know something? The thing is, could these championship managers be Premier League managers? The difference is they're always going to be at clubs that are either too good for the Championship or not good enough for the Premier League.
Right.
So you've got about 20 teams. So the likes of Pulis, the likes of Bruce, the likes of Rowett, the likes of these managers, they're only ever going to be given them kind of gigs. The bigger gigs are going to the foreign managers.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I think, if you look at who's top of the league, who's
Top?
top?
Huddersfield, isn't it?
No, Man City.
Oh,
Premier
I
League.
know.
Foreign manager.
Yeah.
Who's second? Tottenham. Foreign manager.
Just foreign manager.
Say Chelsea. Foreign manager.
yeah,
Man
Man
United.
United,
Foreign
foreign.
manager. Everton. Foreign manager. All the top
Liverpool.
clubs. Foreign manager. They're all foreign managers, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then you're looking at, good luck Gareth as well. Playing Malta, aren't we? If we don't beat them, he might as well quit.
Oh, right.
If we don't beat Malta, we might as well start playing football.
I think Alton Ravens could probably beat Malta.
I think you could play against Malta. You know.
Probably could.
But if he does,
game of football, actually.
if he does win them 4 games, will he get the England job?
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced anybody can do the England job.
I think you could be right. I think that they.
It's a poisoned chalice.
Poison what?
Chalice?
Chalice, yes.
Chalice. Yeah. What's the chalice?
I have no idea. I want 6 of your likes in a bit, by the way.
Oh, right, okay.
But they're talking about another foreign manager, aren't they? That I'd never heard of. But big problem with England is that the players really, I don't think they really care about playing for England. No. It's all about the Premier League and the big bucks now. And I think that they're too comfortable. And I think when you get playing teams like Iceland, I was listening on Talk Sport and I thought a lad brought a great comment to the table. And he says, you get these players that will play for, say, Birmingham or Forest or Burnley or Sheffield Wednesday, sides like. But when they come into like the tournaments, they're a team. There's a little pool of players, and they play above themselves and get results. Whereas I think England do the opposite. They play with probably players that aren't as good as what they're playing at Manchester United or at Chelsea. And it's nice to hear Harry Redknapp on Talk Sport yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was giving 1 or 2 little comments, and they did mention about Wayne Rooney, and he said, is he good enough for England? He said, well, to be fair, he ain't good enough for Man United at the moment, because Jose ain't playing him. And I think that will be, going forward, a big problem for the England manager. A lot of the players that are going to be picked for England aren't necessarily going to be picked for their respective club team.
I agree.
There you go. Tedious TV. Anyhow, X Factor, Honey G. Back to Honey G. I was amazed that she went through. I think it's a publicity stunt. I couldn't believe she was so shite. But then again, I think the whole of the X Factor is shite. I did take it as a little bit of stick, but I was only watching it because the kids were watching it. And I did say, if Honey G goes through, I'm going to eat my testicles.
Yeah.
My missus did look up at that stage, and my daughter said, you can have 10 press-ups instead, Dad. And when Honey G went through, I did 10 press-ups. It was easier, you know.
Was she that bad?
Awful.
Yeah.
I think the whole bloke. Who's this? Is it our guest or is it the boiler man? Is it Stu?
It's our guest. Stop talking about it.
Hey! Yeah. Stu, jump in, mate. There you go. Welcome, mate. We're just talking about the X Factor and Honey G. You're going to sit there. I'm going to move my stuff. But,
should we play a couple of records?
Yeah, but I just want to ask Stuart one question. Get on the mic first, Stu, before we... Your name is Stuart Landon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where does the O'Hanlon come from? Because it really confuses me on Facebook.
It's easily confused.
Landon's stage name.
Okay. Got you.
For tax reasons.
That's
say
fine.
that live.
No, okay, that's fine. So your real name is Stuart O'Hanlon?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We've cleared that up then. Right, come on then, you can play back-to-back records now. We've sorted that out.
I'll go and get a boiler update as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's boiler.
Oh, is it? Mine is as well.
Take a good look at me now. With the lights
disgrace. Jennifer Jones, what a crying shame. You should be taking the blame. Jennifer Jones, what a crying shame. Won't be forgetting your name. I knew all along something was wrong, but you carried on just the same. I still remember your name, Jennifer Jones. Beautiful Jennifer. Oh, there's nothing I wouldn't have done. Oh, poor little Jennifer. Oh, hope that you had your fun, 'cause time is running out. You know it's running out. Time is running out. You know it's running out for you. Jennifer Jones, what a crying shame. You should be taking the blame. Jennifer Jones, what a crying shame. Won't be forgetting your name. I knew all along something was wrong, but you carried on just the same. I still remember your name, Jennifer.
One.
Hey, that was a nice little chime as well. Well timed, that, man. You're doing a great job today producing this programme, ain't you?
Yeah, no problem.
Anyhow, joining us in the Monkey House now, my old mate. We've cleared up the name.
We have.
And songwriter of, again, in my opinion, the greatest, because you were unsigned, you still are unsigned.
We were signed for a little while.
Oh, were you signed?
Yeah.
Band that I've heard in 3 years of doing this project. I'm going to just, before we crack into the establishment, because we want to talk about Angels with Dirty Faces as well, with Mrs. Brown.
Yeah.
Out of all the bands that we've heard, who would be two standout bands for you with their music that we've
Ever?
played? No, in the 3 years that we've been doing this,
Well-
that we've linked up with.
Well, I suppose the Establishment's got to be one of them.
Well, you're sitting there, you've got to say
Probably
that.
Got to
yeah.
say that if I'm
Yeah,
sitting
you
here, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I don't know. Probably Sammy. Broken with Rebels.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of polished, in terms of video, in terms of content that's out there on YouTube, whether it be SoundCloud, whether it be whatever, the Establishment and Broken with Rebels would be two bands I would put my mortgage. I mean, I ain't got one, I lost it. But I would put my mortgage if I still had an house.
I'm on board with it.
If I had,
Caravan.
if I had anything to put on it, about 30 quid, I would put me 30 quid on you two guys being the next best thing. So let's first start with the Establishment. Jennifer Jones, the video with Sir Les, Terry Sheringham,
Yeah.
Stewie Pearce, and your good mate Des Walker.
And your man out of Coronation Street, whose name escapes me right now.
Yeah, he was one of your
Peter
mates.
Barlow.
Peter
Chris
Barlow.
Gascoigne, that's his
Yeah.
real name, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a brilliant, about 3 minutes of wonderful poppy, but not poppy as pap, proper music and a brilliant video to back it up with your magnificent album. I've got to say, in my top 10 albums of all time,
Thank you.
Veritas.
Yeah, I'm still proud of that album.
Yeah.
It was a lot. We did a lot of hard work on it. Obviously, you know, Stevie Craddock was co-producer on it with Matt Terry, and to get to work with those guys was just phenomenal experience.
So let's talk, as I say, briefly about the Establishment. I mean, you're a Nottingham band.
Yeah.
You're managed by Don Dublin.
Yeah.
You had a former Nottingham Forest football player in your
Johnny
band
Burns,
as well.
yeah.
You had a good-looking guy, Arbo, who was the lead singer.
Yep,
You had everything going for you. The Establishment, the videos with the copper, who was, I think, was your brother-in-law.
Yeah, Albo's brother-in-law.
Yeah. So everything was in place. How didn't you kick on?
I think that you know yourself, it's so
Yeah.
difficult to get commercial radio. You know, to play like guys like you champion like unsigned bands and some BBC stations do. And I think if the DJ of the particular shows likes the band, they'll play you.
Yeah.
But actually, as a whole, you know, most bands will probably tell you, even signed bands, you know, bands that. You know, that have had hits still struggle. Yeah, well, The Enemy, that's a perfect example. You know, I mean, I think there was a time when Radio 1 wouldn't play Robbie Williams, and you think to yourself, well, I understand you're trying to get a younger demographic, but this guy's one of the biggest stars in the world. Why would you not play his records?
Yeah.
You know, and I suppose there's a lot of politics involved in radio, I think, as well. And like I say, we just we tried our best, you know, and tried to call that career. We got a lot of success, just not enough. And I think you need a little bit of luck as well. I mean, there was a couple of instances where, I mean, the day we brought out our first single, you know, Michael Jackson died. So you think to yourself, well, all the press is going to be about that. You know, when we launched our album in London, One Direction launched their movie on the same night. So again, all the press was. So there is a lot of luck involved as well. You've got, you know, there's a lot of timing and things like that are involved as well.
But again, if I'm going to put you guys up with One Direction, again, in my opinion, One Direction would not get a look in. Seriously, I think that is the thing that's wrong with commercial radio. They will only play something that they believe or perceive they can exploit.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's still a business. You know, music is still a business, and you know, where there's money to be made, people will exploit it. And unfortunately, we have to bear the brunt of that. You know, and I think that a lot of bands, there's a lot of great bands that go unheard of because of the fact they just don't get the breaks. Yeah, you know, a lot of very talented people do.
A song I love on the album Veritas, and I had it. It's my play-out song on my old Moore show.
I remember.
All Over Again.
Yeah, All Over Again, yeah.
That is a brilliant... That is, again, one of my... If you're looking at all... Because, you know, to all intents and purpose, I mean, it wasn't released as a single, so it's an album track.
Yeah.
That is one of the best album tracks in my entire collection. And I've been in that position many times where you're chucking your dough on the bed the next morning and you're hungover.
That's it, yeah. It's a hangover song.
Yeah, did it literally come out of a drunken night in Nottingham?
Pretty much, yeah. It was just kind of like, you know, when you see people the next morning and they've got no money in their pockets and they're going through the phone looking to what they did the night before. Yeah. Which is all based on, because everybody's done it. Yeah. Pretty much everyone's done it, unless you're teetotal then. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much everyone who drinks has had one of those sort of experiences in the morning. You wake up in a strange place, or, you know, it's just all about that. And then what happens is you'll go and do it all over again.
And you do, because I mean, I remember, as I say, I think I'd got your album on in the car, and we wwere going up to Brigg up north somewhere, and Thirsk, because we got relatives up there, and I think it was a drunken night on at Thirsk. I think it was his 60th birthday, and it went like, sometimes I just go a bit ridiculous. And I was in a Leeds bar, and one of the lads says, "Gabby, sing a Man United song." So I did, and I got escorted out, right? And it was one of them proper nights where I woke up and I'm going, "Where's my phone? I think I've lost my bleeding phone, and I've got no money left."
Yeah, yeah.
So we all do it all over again. When we're down the toilet, ain't we, and we're chucking it all up. I'm never going to do this again.
We never learn.
Or living in the toilet.
Well, yeah, I lived in a French toilet for 2 years. So this, and you're coming, obviously, you've done our Kingshurst event as well, and
we did,
headline that.
Solihull Moors, was it, at the football club?
That was, it was Kingshurst. Kingshurst Sports. Okay. We were going to, you know, there was 2 venues at Solihull Moors. I wasn't doing anything at the Moors at the time, and we mixed up with Smudge. Smudge wanted it there, I wanted it at Kingshurst, because I'm a Kingshurst boy, and now they do the Shard Fest. So I suppose really, you know, Shard Fest really grew out of that Kingshurst event.
Oh, yeah, it was a good day.
And you guys been there, Frank Worthington, of course.
That's
was
right,
there.
yeah. So Big Baz was there as well, was he? One-Eyed Baz?
Yeah. With his
Barrington.
book.
Yeah, I remember
what
that.
A proper lad as well, Barrington is.
Yeah.
You know. And of course, you know, the band there, Nottingham, you've got a lot of stuff going on in Nottingham. I mean, Boatsy and...
Yeah, but I know Boatsy really well. He's a good mate of mine, Boatsy.
Top lad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good boy. I think he's down in London today filming something with Mickey Flanagan. He gets about a little bit, to be fair. Every time I see him on Facebook, he's somewhere different.
Yeah, and of course he was in the Governors.
That's right,
with Barrington, and I think there's going to be, you know, probably some more. Because what happens is when you get in with these people... There's little bits of spin-offs, isn't there?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
and you get little bits and pieces.
And to be fair to Gary as well, he does a lot. He does a lot supporting a lot of charities in Nottingham. You know, he does I mean, we did one at West Ham for the Bobby Moore, and he was down there, and you know, he gets about a bit, but he does use his notoriety, I suppose, it is for good. You know, he really does like champion a lot of charities. You know, and there's a Roy Stone Foundation, which Roy was a musician that sadly died. a year ago, and they set up a foundation for kids and people suffering with anxiety and depression. You know, and they're using music as a therapy. You know, and setting up shows, and we've played a couple of shows for them as well. And Gary's massively behind that because he was good friends with Roy, and so you know, compared to Gary, even though he works hard, he does do a lot. You know, puts a lot back into the community as well.
Because Jay, one of the DJs down Nottingham way, he does Electric Legoland show on SRB Radio, and it's always dedicated to that foundation.
Yeah, the Roy Stone Foundation.
Yeah. Oh, I always wondered what all that was about. The Electric Legoland we were just talking about, the Roy Stone Foundation. We do the show every week, don't we, Jay? Sends you.
Yeah, a cracking one last night. Really good.
Yeah,
really good. That's on our podcast.
Massive connection between Birmingham and Nottingham. And you're going down Forest. You're watching Forest, or are you Liverpool?
I'm Liverpool. Yeah, my dad's a Scouser, isn't he? So I do go to the Forest. I mean, me and Des go down quite a lot. Well, he's kind of working. He's coaching at Derby now, but I went down a few times last season to watch them. And most of my mates are Forest fans. So
how did the connection with Des Walker?
I met him in a bar.
Oh, okay, yeah. Football in a bar.
Well, yeah, especially Des. No, it's we used to have a Sunday. We used to call them Super Sundays. We used to have there's a hotel in Nottingham where we'd get together and watch the match, and the guitars would come out, and Andy Reid would come, and Des would come, and John Thompson and Jack Lester, and we'd have a few beers and have a bit of a sing song. And Des was I met Des one day, and he was saying that he was wanting to learn to play guitar. I said, well, give me a call and I'll go with you to the shop and make sure you get a decent one you can play. Yeah. You know, and it started from there, and we've been mates for best part of 10 years now, and we lived together for a little while as well. So you know, when you like your Super Sundays in Nottingham, and were they playing for Forest at the time? Yeah, they were. Yeah. So I mean, if they had a game on a Saturday, Sunday was the day off. So you know, and we just get a little snug in the hotel, and like I say, watch if there's a game on, and a few beers, and then get the guitars out. And inevitably the guitars always come out at parties where we are. It's just we have a sing song, and it's just a bit of crack. But how great's that? You know, when you've got because I mean all footballers are heroes, and I suppose lots of footballers want to be musicians, and lots of musicians want to be footballers. Yeah, this conversation. I mean, Bertie was quite lucky to do both.
Yeah.
But he said, like, you know, it's the closest thing you'll get. Yeah, to playing on stage is playing in front of a crowd playing football, you know. And we're all frustrated footballers, I think. We all wanted to be footballers, and it's good because I mean, when you think you're quite good, I mean, I've played in a few charity games with the likes of Des and John Thompson, Craig Armstrong, and you know, and you'd think, you know what, I was nowhere near good enough. Yeah. See, these guys are in the 40s and they're still going past players like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because they never lose it. No. The professional, they might like slow down a bit, but they buy themselves that yard of pace, don't they? By the way that they just position the body. It's complete. It's natural. I mean, a lot of it's just natural talent, I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and like I say, they're all good lads, you know. And there's some good times. Now, fast forward it a bit. Yeah. Angels with Dirty Faces. Mm-hmm. That's it's a film, isn't it? James Cagney film. Oh, it was Cagney. Yeah. Yeah. He reckoned it wrong. He reckoned it was Al Capone. Okay. He said, but it begins with a C, don't it? You know what I'm saying? Sorry? It was Al Capone that done Angels with Dirty Faces. You were right. I told you. That's twice this week he's been in the Colin Bell end. Didn't I say James Cagney? You did after, to be fair to you, you did. So is that how you got the name Angels with Dirty Faces? Yeah, I just thought, you know what, years ago I just thought that'd make a great name for a band. Yeah. If I ever put another band together, I'm going to call it Angels with Dirty Faces. So that's pretty much where it came from. So talk to me about the band. How many people are in it? Is it a Nottingham band? It is. Establishment? It is, yeah. I mean, Neil's in it. Neil lives in Establishment. He's playing bass. And then we've got a guy called Chris Bucknell on piano, who's a record producer in his own right. A guy called Danny Gould on drums, and a young kid called Jack Donald who plays guitar. Mm-hmm. And me and Neil, we were both brought up on country music from a young age. Yeah. And we both started playing. That's where we cut our teeth, playing in country bands. With me, Neil, and my two brothers, and for years while we're on the road with the Establishment, me and Neil always talked about putting another band together, just for the crack, really, you know, because we loved playing the music. And then obviously when the Establishment came off the road, it was a perfect time to just say, let's put a band together. Yeah. So we asked we had certain musicians in mind who we wanted to be in the band purely because of how good they are, and they all said yes. and so we started off doing that, and we've written some material, and yeah, we're just going to start recording an album in the next few weeks.
How much have you wrote so far, and how far down the line to the album?
Well, I was in the studio with Chris yesterday, and I think we've got 25 songs.
Okay.
Already written, and we were writing again yesterday, so constantly writing all the time. So we've got a good chunk. We've got probably 2 albums worth of material that we can do.
What's the difference between penning a country song to penning a song for the Establishment, for instance?
For me, not a lot of difference. I think I'm a storyteller by trade. If you listen to a lot of my songs, they kind of try and follow the line of a story, and I think it's exactly the same. I think you just it's sung in a slightly different way. The way you play your instruments are slightly different. And you just follow the trend musically, I think. But as a songwriter, not a lot of difference for me.
Yeah.
And I have this thing where even though it's country music, I don't write about rodeos or living in a trailer, because I've never done it. I'm from Nottingham, not from Nashville. But there's still an honesty about the music. You know? And country's getting huge now in England. I mean, it's always been there. It's always been a genre, but I think like the likes of Ward Thomas now have just had a #1 album. The first British country music act to have a #1 album in the charts, in the proper charts, not just the country genre charts. The Shires are getting big, and there's a few other bands like Bob Harris has really championed a band called Dexeter. And so there are acts starting to break through now into the mainstream, which is great. And the thing is, and it's like anything, once one does it, we all get a crack. Because it opens the door for everybody else to come through.
There's a young lady that we interviewed probably a couple of years ago, because where you get country, bit of Americana as well. Danny Nichols.
Okay.
I don't know if you're aware of
Danny.
No,
I know the name. Yeah.
First heard of Danny. And
what a voice!
Nearly crashed.
There's some really, really talented people, and I mean it's kind of like I've just got back on the scene from having a break with the Establishment, and I'm really impressed, with some of the acts on there, really top draw. I know you did you did interview Paris Georgia, didn't you?
Paris,
Paris, really nice, really talented, and she's just she's got into a trio called Dahlia, 2 other girls, and they're amazing, really, really good. And there are, like I said, there are acts that are really starting to, turn heads.
The nice thing about getting out and interviewing bands and talking to bands and watching them play is with Paris, because she's a Coventry girl.
That's right, yeah.
God, I'll tell you what, you get a bit of your hammy starts to go.
Be careful what I'm pointing that
age to that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like, when you're in bed and you pull something. He's never pulled fuck all in his life.
You ain't done much lately.
Oh dear God. But and Paris, she'd auditioned for X Factor.
Okay.
Yeah, years ago. And they tried to put her with girl band and stuff, and it didn't work. So she took that experience and learnt to play the guitar. And when I first hooked up with her, it was something like 6 months, and she was at the Jam House playing guitar, singing country, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, in that short space of time.
Yeah, but again, I suppose what I'm trying to say is, with people that are just so talented, it's almost as though they were born to play a guitar, or they were born to be on stage.
I think as well, or they've just got it in them that they just work twice as hard as everybody else, because they just strive to be successful. And I think you have to have a bloody-mindedness almost, and like it's almost like tunnel vision to get to where you need to be, and you have to make a lot of sacrifices along the way, which most musicians who have ever achieved any form of success will tell you they've sacrificed certain parts of their personal life or working life, or whatever. You have to kind of dedicate yourself to it.
It is, I would suggest, the hardest business to crack.
Yeah, it's not a nice business.
It ain't, is it? People think, it's easy, it must be great, you're on stage, and, you're on stage, you've got your guitar and your drum kit and what have you, and you might have 20 people watching you. Yeah. It
and it is a small part of being a musician, being on stage. It's a very small percentage of the time you actually spend on stage.
I mean, if you actually put down the time as a musician from getting up to going to bed, the amount of time that you put into your working day, it would be a phenomenal amount of hours, wouldn't it?
It's probably scary how many hours you spend on the road, travelling. Yeah. You probably spend more time travelling than anything else.
Yeah. Right, have we got one? Yeah.
What do you want to play? Do you want to play the
new one?
Do you want to play anything? Do you want me to
I'd like
choose?
to play something from Paul Weller, but we haven't got it, have we?
No, we're going to have something good.
Let's have Angels with Dirty Faces, if that's all right with you. Is that okay? Are you sure? I'll pad a little bit so you can.
Ready.
Are you okay?
Poised.
Like a coiled spring.
Yeah.
Hit that button, boy. Legend.
How did we get this far? How do we not recognize all those unreachable miles? All that's between us now is the laughing of this cloud. Not enough words, too many fights. Take your aim, pull the trigger, fire and watch me fall. See the tears roll down my face, but know this ain't my curtain call. You know that this won't last, I will rise again. Pull a bullet from my heart. Watch me turn my back as you shatter like glass. Silent days and dreamless nights, shadows fall around us now. Live with hope for tomorrow. Look through each other's souls, searching for the answers now. Rising anger makes us lose control. Take your aim, pull the trigger, fire and watch me fall. See the tears roll down my face, but no, this ain't my curtain call. You know that this won't last, I will rise again. Pull a bullet from my heart. Watch me turn my back as you shatter like glass. Take your aim, pull the trigger, fire and watch me fall. You see the tears roll down my face, but no, this ain't my curtain call. You know that this won't last, I will rise again. Pull a bullet from my heart. Watch me turn my back. You know I will. Watch me turn my back as you shatter like glass. Shatter like glass. Shatter like glass.
Hang
Are
on,
you-
you can talk now.
You know, when I said retard earlier, you know, you do, you swear, you get slow mode and then you get retard. He's on retard motion. He is.
I've been away for a couple of weeks.
Away for a couple of weeks, Jesus. You've got the boiler on your mind now, ain't you?
Boiler.
We had an
I
update.
think it's either going to be 300 quid or 2 grand.
Well, it's a difference, isn't it?
I'm edging towards, I want it to be 300.
You know, when you've asked him,
Yep.
and said, oh, how's it going?
Yeah.
Does he like, you know, if you get what I'm trying to say.
He's starting to instill a bit of confidence in
Well,
me.
you know, if you go into a car mechanic and you say, how's my car looking?
Yeah,
Oh,
when that noise happens,
yeah,
you're
it's
in
what,
trouble,
yeah.
aren't
So,
No.
well,
We've moved on a
yeah.
bit from that, so, yeah.
Has he ever had a sharp intake of breath, is what I'm saying to you?
Not so far.
All right, there you
I'm going to
go.
go and check
You
it.
might be
Yeah.
okay then.
Yeah. So, Angels with Dirty Faces, Shatter Like Glass, it is out now.
No, it's on pre-order at the minute.
Oh, pre-order.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
is
it's
he out
released
then?
out on the 14th of October.
But we can play it now.
We can play it now, yeah.
And I can play it Friday night on my Biscuit tin
You
as
can
well.
indeed. It's
Thank you.
pre-orders. It's available on iTunes to pre-order right now. It just came out on Monday for pre-order.
Now, as soon as I heard it, I said to you, blimey, who's your lead singer? And it's you,
Yeah,
isn't it? Yeah. Because it is very, very different to Obbo with the Establishment.
Yeah, yeah.
his voice is conducive to what the Establishment do.
Mm-hmm.
Your voice is conducive to country and what you do.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Shatter Like Glass, tell me about it. Where's the...
well, basically, I met a girl at a gig in Blackpool Way, a girl called Charlotte Elizabeth, she's actually an events planner.
Okay.
But she also manages a couple of acts. She manages a band called the Ash Cooper Band.
Yep.
You might have heard of that.
Gigging in Birmingham, aren't they?
They've got their launch. Actually, I'll get a plug in for them. Actually,
Yep.
They've got their album launch on Saturday night at Deers Bar.
Yep.
In I think it's Birmingham, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is,
in
yeah.
Birmingham,
Lower
yeah.
Essex Street in Birmingham.
There you go. I'm going to come down for that and stay over and have a few beers with the boys. So they've got their album launch. So Charlotte manages Ash Cooper. She also manages a guy called Simon James. But she's worked with a lot of various artists through the country scene over the past couple of years with a company, CEI Events.
Okay.
And basically, she's bless her, she suffered with cancer when she was younger and always kind of wanted to be a songwriter. You know, she had this dream of just writing one song, maybe getting it recorded. And somebody said to her in conversation, "Oh, you'll never do that. You know, it's too difficult. She doesn't play an instrument. She doesn't sing. So it's like, how would you be a successful songwriter?" So what she did was, and it's quite a clever idea. She did this album so she co-wrote with several other country artists, British country artists. So I just saw a status on Facebook she'd put on that she was short some songs for the album.
Right.
So I just dropped her a message saying, listen, if you're still short material, I'll throw my hat in the ring. So she sent me some lyrics that same day. I knocked a demo together, which was pretty much Shatter Like Glass. I sent it back and she loved it, and it was the first single off the album.
Blimey. So this Shatter Like, that's with Charlotte, this song?
It's the Angels with Dirty Faces performing it. Charlotte just had a hand in co-writing the track.
Right, great.
So the album's out. The album comes out in February, actually. She's having a launch in Stoke in February, and all the artists that are on the album are going to perform at the launch, so it should be a good night. So
you're going to be on 2 albums, your own album?
Yeah, and Charlotte. We'll put Shatter Like Glass on our own album as well.
Okay.
Because I think it's a strong
I think
track.
it is a very strong track. I think it's a great track. How many other tracks have you got on the album?
On the Angels one, or
on the Angels one.
I'm not. Well, like I say, we haven't nailed it down. So it'll probably be 10 or 12.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Or we may do another EP first while we're doing the album.
Yeah.
We haven't really actually decided that's what we're going to do.
Bit of a taster. EPs are great, aren't they?
I think so. I think the thing that music's changing now, EPs seem to be the way forward because albums take so long to make.
Yeah, they do.
And people are always hungry for new material.
Yep.
And also as well, even if you do an album, people will go out and buy the tracks that they want off the album.
Yep.
With iTunes now, you don't necessarily have to buy the album as a whole. You can just buy the tracks that you like. So maybe EPs are the way forward as opposed to full albums, studio albums.
That's the problem with the digital age compared to the vinyl.
Yeah.
I think
there's pros and cons for both. I think that, you know, years ago, we all probably did it, going out to record shops and trawling through and going for albums you want, but then seeing other albums and buying albums you don't know anything about and going home and listening to them and discovering new music. There was such a great sort of warmth to do that, to go out and buy an album and bring it back and read the linear notes on the sleeve, and I used to love all that. But obviously, you know, iTunes kind of took all that away a little bit.
Yeah.
But it also allowed people a lot more access to music through iTunes. Agree. You know, you could buy stuff at the click of a button, which is great. You know, so I think there's pros and cons for it both. I think it's times are changing, aren't they? Sometimes you have to move with the times as much as you don't want to.
Pete West, love that tune. Love that tune, he said.
Hey, next time you want to, just put your hand up.
What? I want to ding the bell.
I thought we had customers.
I don't know what's going on. I'll have a number 3 and a number 4, please. With fried rice. Oh dear.
Yeah, so he loved that tune, said Pete West. Just to let you know.
Thank you, Pete.
Okay.
He's the bloke that does the Salmons, brother. You know.
Salmons?
Well, John West, isn't it, Salmons?
Ah, right, it's fishy.
Yeah. Yeah, so going back then, if we rewind.
Yeah, one.
Yeah. So back with Angels with Dirty Faces. So a tour? Have you got a tour planned and stuff like that?
We've got some gigs coming up.
Yeah.
We've got one in Nottingham on Sunday. We're a little bit late to the table really because we only started booking festivals. We did some festivals through the summer.
Yep.
FSA Fest and Wolfstock, Wolverhampton, and Little Mountain in Wales. So we were kind of late to the table a little bit.
Yeah.
So next year's we've got bigger plans for next year because we've done some gigs. People know we are now. We've got ourselves on the map. So we'll put the album out or EPs as, and we've got a few other things lined up to try something different. We're going to do some video sessions, and just pretty much like everybody else does, just get ourselves out there and just play as many shows as we can. Really.
We're going to play a track in a minute. Have we got another track from Angels with Dirty Faces? No. Okay.
Is that right?
I buggered that one up, didn't I? We'll play something else.
We've got loads of songs that we need to play.
Yeah, I know we do.
Songs that we've got to play.
Yeah. Because
Can we get through them?
Because
first?
he'll get
else a chance.
He'll get a right shoeing if we don't.
I have to email every single person that says something and say, "Yeah, we'll play. We're going to play."
So like, I love.
And
to
we never end up
get
doing
him
it.
into trouble because we've done that.
And we've only got 35 minutes. So
You're joking? Might have to run over time.
No, I can't today.
But when we come back, want to give a shout to your Facebook and to everything else because people will want to link up and buy your stuff. But again, going back to the iTunes and the digital age, I think it is great because the proof of the pudding is always in the eating, isn't it? And you coming over here today, you emailed us the track, and we've got it into the system, and then we play it. Now, if it's vinyl, unless you've got the turntables, which we have, because we've got some, and we're going to be changing it around.
Studio too.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But you can't download the vinyl. You have to go out to the shop to buy the vinyl, or the postman delivers it. So, in terms of access to music, that is brilliant. But the biggest problem is that people want to download it for nothing.
Yeah.
And that's your problem. I mean, we get sent loads of music. I still go and buy vinyl and CDs, so I still buy, but I do have a load of music sent as well. And I think it's always important to make sure that you are still buying the product, which is the song, because without people putting money into your pocket, musicians can't produce brilliant music. And this is where the industry, it pisses me off, because what we need is people to buy the music, and we need these knobheads, and by the way, all the commercial radio stations in the Colin Ballin, same as the X Factor, because we need them station managers to grow a pair of bollocks and play music on merit, not music that's been bunged to you. Because I'm sure.
Sorry, what minute did you say bollocks? Was it 1:35? Yeah, just
don't cut it out. Don't cut it out.
No.
You know. But and in truth, that's what we need. We need the industry to support, and we need fans to support, and we need to promote as well. Because the way I see it, there's bands falling on their asses, and not because they're not brilliant. It's because that's support.
I think, like I say, on the flip side to that, the invention of YouTube and your iTunes, it maybe stopped a lot of people going out to gigs, and buying tickets to go and watch bands, which should be the lifeblood of any
should be
of any bands.
But the big bands are still getting the gigs. I done a Musicians Against Homelessness in Digbeth at the Big Bull's Head on Saturday. Next door, the Beat were playing, and it was absolutely rammed.
Was it?
So for the big bands, and the ones that have still got that following, the punters are still going there. It's just the fact that they're not hearing the likes of, say for instance, Angels with Dirty Faces, or the Little Liam Band, or Broken with Rebels, or Underground Empire, or Lena, or Robert G, or all these artists that we play. They're not hearing them on the mainstream FM music stations. Like you guys with the Establishment, you had more airplay on Talk Sport than you did on commercial radio or any other radio station, which is ridiculous. BBC introducing, they're a speech-based radio station, WM, but they do more than any of the other radio stations in Birmingham put together. Heart FM, shite. Capital, worse. Free Radio, a disgrace. They are supposed to be independent, although they've just been bought out by Bauer. None of these do anything for any of the musicians in this wonderful city.
No. I think the industry's changed as well. I mean, you go back to harken back to when it was John Peel and he could play what he wants. I don't think DJs have got the power now.
No, they haven't.
You know, even I'm going back to the Establishment days. You know, we had good links to Breakfast Show.
Yeah, you did.
Radio 1.
Yeah,
but they couldn't. You know, they couldn't. DJs didn't have the power to play the records. You know,
and these are the biggest DJs in Britain.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're the biggest shows.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's your problem. It needs the managers, the station managers, to grow a pair of bollocks. And I just think there's too many kids that come out of university and they're wet between the ears and they get these good jobs. And I think that is the biggest problem. Give the DJ, back the DJ. Don't just have them as button monkeys. If you like the records, play it.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
I mean, you've got to look at how many bands John Peel broke.
Yeah.
You know, on his own.
Yeah.
By playing albums, you know, like the White Stripes and you know, bands like that. And just because he was allowed to play, you know, and he would play an album from start to finish if he chose to. And that was the attraction, the beauty of his show. You'd never know what you were going to get.
Oh, Grey Whistle Test as well.
Yeah.
You know, we need shows like that. Chris Evans brought back his TFI Friday, didn't he?
Was that just a one-off, or is it coming?
Well, I think it was a bit one-off, but
Shame.
it was watered down, wasn't it? You got the likes of Justin Bieber and knobheads like that are on there, because it's all about viewing figures these days. It's all about listening figures, and we've almost lost a generation of music listeners, haven't we?
Yeah.
Really, they've just been. A lot of them are just airheads and buy what they listen to and think that the likes of Justin Bieber can write a song. Yeah, but there you go. Come on, let's have someone that can write a song and play a song. What have we got on now?
No, the Sherlocks.
Oh, well, there you go. Let's have it.
Think you could be the one to tell
Yeah, that was the Sherlocks. Will you be there?
Mm-hmm.
Where would you like to be?
Followed by
Where would you like to be?
now.
Well, yeah, if you were there.
Quite like to be Saint-Tropez.
In that toilet again?
Maybe not that toilet. It might have been upgraded. Oh, no, sure.
Probably would, but it was about 30 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You seen someone get shot out there as well, didn't you?
Shot. I saw somebody stoned as well.
Stoned.
Well, most of them were... Oh, stoned to death?
Yeah. I'm
rather than-
presuming he was. It was pretty badly. Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Who stoned him?
He fell into a pit.
Hey?
I'm not sure.
Hold on. Rewind a bit.
Oh, it's another story, a long story. I'll tell you about it another day.
He's lived a bit here, hasn't he? Was them when you was on your mushrooms?
No.
So you were sober when you seen this?
Mushrooms was a UK thing.
Oh, they don't take mushrooms in France. No. So that was the Sherlocks, followed by, what was the sound of death?
Cope.
I was in Cope,
I
was
was going to
it?
say that. Season's ending.
Seasons, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying to Stu that if you could actually record somebody dying in pain, that would be it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But some people like that.
No, I'm not knocking it.
everybody
What I'm
likes
saying is, if you're saying that to a death metal artist,
Yeah.
they would love you for saying that.
Yeah, of course I would, yeah. That's a compliment.
You will see on the next death metal album, if you were dying in pain, this is what it would sound like. They got that off Gabby.
Yeah.
And I've got to say the Sherlocks from our mate Rebecca Singer, a blogger over there in America that we're linking up with, and Rebecca is sending us a track every week. So check out Rebecca Singer on Facebook and look at her wonderful postings and bloggings.
Yes.
Taught me a lot. Danger Hounds, they were another one of her bands.
I've got a couple
She
of
lives in
couples,
America and she knows so much about the indie scene in England and Ireland. The Clares are another band. Do you remember that EP Cuckoo? Do you remember that? Brilliant. She introduced us. And that's where I get all my music from, all my friends, and linking up, sending stuff, and that's what it's like.
Up to 3 now, ain't you?
What friends? 2 of them are definitely out. I don't think I just keep pissing people off.
No, yeah.
There you go, what can you do? It's like a one-man kind of rage against the machine.
Yeah.
You know. Facebook and Twitter, and how can people get hold of Angels with Dirty Faces?
We've got a Facebook page, The Angels with Dirty Faces on Facebook.
Yep. And Twitter?
No Twitter. I'm on Twitter, still on guitar.
Yeah.
On Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter.
Are you going to get a...
Yeah, it's
Twitter
all in
account?
the pipeline, with the record company and stuff, they're all in. We try not to rush it. We've got no real urgency to get things done by a certain time, so we're just making sure everything's done right. And just like I said, the main thing is getting the material together for the records is the most important thing at the minute.
Now you mentioned a record company. Is there? Are you working with a record company?
Yeah, it's working with a label. Yeah.
Oh right, nice.
Yeah,
What one?
Yeah. Cubic Recordings.
Oh right, good.
Based in Nottingham and Germany as well.
Oh right, good outlet. Germany is a great outlet for English bands. They love English bands.
Yeah, they're good. They're very well connected. They work with a lot of good radio pluggers, and they were the last independent record company to get A-list on Radio 2.
Oh right, okay.
A-listed, yeah.
And what they called again?
Cubic Recordings.
So it's
C-U-B-I-T.
So C-U-B...
I-T.
Qubit.
Yeah, Cubic.
Cubic Recordings. Right, I'm going to look at them on Facebook and link up with them as well. Because, independent labels need and deserve support.
Yeah, completely. Same as independent bands.
Well, it's all about, gathering the information, collecting it, joining together, having a bit of unity, sharing the love, sharing the music, and that's as things grow. I always say if you're going to get a street of snowmen, you need the snow to fall, and then you collect it up and you do it, and all of a sudden you've got it. But without that falling, you've got nothing. No. And with people just trying to stand on their own, I think it's just very, very difficult. So, big up to Cubic. In fact, the only place that doesn't like English bands is England, isn't it? It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Can I give you a baller update?
Yeah, go on. What's happened?
Really good.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Or is he just bullshitting you?
No, I think it's going to work.
I bet it does.
You pay for this plan where you...
A plane?
A plan. We pay for these like series of,
cock-ups.
Cock-ups,
yeah.
And
things
it
go
costs
wrong.
you £300.
Oh, right, okay.
And they come...
Is that a
once
year?
a month. Yeah. Come once a month. And that like. But he's just said, I think we've lost out on this one. So I've put £600 worth of parts in it already.
Really? So what did you do, snigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, website as well. So, it's been a great show, isn't it?
Yeah, just Facebook at the minute.
We have a boiler update. You never got this with Chris Moyles, did you?
I'll be ringing tomorrow to find out how it is.
Yeah?
Because I won't sleep tonight.
And I tell you what, I bet you so many of our Facebook friends are really like that, ain't they?
Yeah.
I hope Chris's boiler's all right.
I know, yeah.
I know,
Or not. Or
You might understand this one. It's from Addy Gray. He said,
Andy Gray?
Stuart class in beer glass.
In beer glass.
Do you understand?
I think so. She's trying to say I've got a drink problem.
Yeah.
Addy Gray.
Adele.
I know, yeah.
Adele. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I know what she means.
Do you see what? Yeah. Do you see what I mean about
If you're listening, Adele, you can buy me a drink on Saturday.
It's coming clear now, isn't it?
Yeah. It helps if you give the right name, don't it?
It does really, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't spoken to Andy Gray for years.
No.
Not since the Sky Sports incident.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Do you know something though? I mean, these people, they have other people have it in for them. They do, honestly. Because the day after, I was doing something about blues, because I used to do quite a lot of stuff about blues on Sky, and I was outside one of my customers' houses in Edgbaston, and when they do, you'd have to mic it up, and they're sticking it down there.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was this bird micing me up, and I've said, "Stick it down there, bab," or whatever I said, but it was almost to the word.
What?
No. To the word what Andy Gray had said to this other female, right?
Well,
and she just laughed, and we had a laugh about it. So, things that happen, all that glistens isn't gold. There's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because, it ain't like that. And I think in TV and radio, when you piss people off, you are toast. You really are. And then to try and get the next gig, it's very difficult because it's the family.
It's just a bit of a cutthroat business
It
thing.
is,
Isn't it?
definitely,
There's very, very few opportunities and a lot of people going for it.
Dead men's shoes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Survival of the fittest.
And I tell you what, in football boardrooms, it's very, everybody is paranoid because they think there's somebody else after the gig.
Yeah.
And that's what your problem
Probably
is.
What'd you say? You want paranoid?
Well, yeah, and that's what a lot of them are like.
Yeah.
I think you probably get very few decent people in those industries, because I just think that, like you say, I think it's survival of the fittest. Whereas I'd rather just, you know what I mean? Let's crack on, man. Let's love each other. But the world ain't like that, is it? It's full of bastards.
Yeah.
24 minutes. Anything else you want to give a sound check to and a shout out to, mate?
I think that's it, mate. I think we've covered everything.
So you're next in Birmingham on the 8th, which is this Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah. And while I'm not playing, I'm just coming to socialise.
Where are you staying?
Is it the Cobden?
Okay, yeah.
You should come down actually if you're about. It should be a good night.
To be honest, what is it on the door anyhow? By the way, if people want to get tickets,
£5 on the door.
£5 on the door.
That's not bad, is it?
It might be £6 on the door, but I know there's still tickets available from. I think it's all tickets or.
Okay.
If you look the Ash Cooper band up on Facebook, there'll be you'll find all the info on there.
I have shared it a few times.
Yeah.
At
good
bar.
boys. Yeah. From this way neck of the woods anyway. So.
Are they from Birmingham?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. What are you knocking that for?
Stu's fan club's in there, so
Oh, come on, let's have you.
I've got a fan club.
Oh, you got that, Stu.
Charlotte says, thanks for flying the flag for us today, Stu. Cool show.
Yeah,
That's from
thanks.
Charlotte Board.
Yeah, she co-wrote.
Yeah, well, that's what we were
Shatter.
saying, Shatter,
Yeah.
There you go.
But the invitation goes out to all our friends. If Charlotte wants to come and join us any of the weeks,
Yeah.
You
Well, she was going to come today.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not been well, so I kind of come and handle it on my own.
Well, we hope you're feeling better, Charlotte. And I am out on Saturday.
You coming out?
You could buy me a pint if you turn up.
Do you know what? I'm working. The problem I've got. My wife don't like live music.
Okay.
Right. And we're out with two friends that I don't think they particularly like live music. But if I can con them into coming down to there, I'll buy them all a drink and that.
Free beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can concoct some bullshit story to get them down there
She doesn't listen, does she?
No, she hates us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, more him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, like last month, she hated me more than him.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
That's the long story, innit?
She likes me, don't she?
She puts up with you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she tolerates you.
I like you.
She thinks you lead me into bad ways.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what she hates. You know, we go, how you doing?
How you doing?
I know, because I say that to her, how you
How you
doing?
doing, blood?
You know, said you say blood, now you're doing it again, knock your
I
legs.
know.
It's one of them,
And
innit?
my wife looks at me and goes,
Twat. I know, yeah, I know. So that's the kind of, so I will work on that.
Or take them out earlier and get them.
Well, we're going out.
Yeah.
We're in Hales Owen early for a curry.
Okay.
it's a long way to go, isn't it?
Well, we live in Bartley Green.
Oh, it's not that far, is it?
So you get a geography lesson here as well
Yeah.
with Chris. So say if I can work on it and I can
Yeah,
get
it'd be
there,
good,
it'd be great. But falling short of that. When next will you be in Birmingham? Any plans of Angels with Dirty Faces playing in Birmingham?
There will be some.
Yeah, go, yeah.
Yeah, we've just got anything nailed down at the minute, but we'd probably look at doing. I think we're going to tour the album as well.
Okay.
The Charlotte's album.
Good.
So obviously there'll be a mixture of acts off the album.
Has she got a Facebook page for the album as well?
Charlotte Board.
Okay.
Just look up Charlotte Board.
Yeah, because we are friends on Facebook.
Yeah, all her information's on there. So like I say, she looks after the Ash Cooper band as well.
Yeah.
And then we're in talks to kind of the launch is in February, and then maybe after that,
Yeah.
we'll do a little tour off the back of the album.
Yeah, because you don't want to tour really up till April, May, do you?
No.
It's shit touring in January if it's too cold.
Too cold.
You know, if you've got a bus or your car breaks down in April it ain't so bad, is it? Because the weather's getting a bit warmer.
I think as well you've got to look at who else is
January.
touring as well. You know, if there's other bands touring that are very similar to you, people have only got so much money to spend, haven't they, on tickets? So you've got to kind of pick your moments, or get in early and get your dates in. And if there's any festivals going off, you've got to kind of try and avoid them. So there's a lot of planning involved.
Yeah, there is. I don't think people really understand that, and I think sometimes that's the problem because you've only got a certain amount of fans, and it kind of all gets watered down when there's like-minded people doing different gigs in the same city, just a mile or so up the road, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we've got this show on Sunday, and they're trying to make it a regular thing in Nottingham at the Navigation Inn. We've got a guy called Dawson Rains from Nashville.
Okay.
Headlining. A band called Most Ugly Child are on. We're on. A girl called Tori Sheard, who's very, very talented. And a guy called Simon James. So we're all playing like an Americana sort of gig on. But they're making the first one free. Mm-hmm. They're not charging on to try and get people to come in. Hopefully, then they can start getting to the point where they can start turning a profit on the tickets. But it's mad, really. You put a gig on. It's got all this talent on there, and you want to do it for free just to get people through the door.
Yeah.
You know, because people will look at the ticket price and say, "I'm in an hour in," because they can't. A lot of people can't afford.
What will the ticket price be?
Eventually.
For that,
It's free on Sunday.
No, but if you was to put a ticket price on,
me personally, I would make it £5-10. You know, the amount of acts you're getting. If you're getting 6 or 7 acts for a tenner, it's less than £2 an act, isn't
exactly,
it? You're looking at that sort of way.
But you know, say at our level, when you're working the circuit, and I go out to many venues in Birmingham, you know, it's never more than a £5.
No.
To get in, like Saturday for instance, it's a £5.
Yeah.
It's great value.
Yeah.
It's a £5.
I mean, you look if you're out with your wife or
your
husband or your girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's a £5 ticket. It's a tenner for 2 of you in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so you've got to kind of keep it like that.
Yeah.
To make it.
More from Stu's fan club.
You've got loads of fans, mate.
This is Mick Gray. See you Saturday, Stu. Going to be a great night. This one's from Ken Meekin. See you Saturday. The Ash Cooper Band Party. Stu.
Come on, then, tell us about that. What's the party then?
Well, I've asked if there's an after party. I mean,
there is now then.
Oh, there's got to be, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Any album launch has got to have an after party. That's where the magic happens, isn't it? After.
Yeah. So then I've got more bullshit to give my missus. So we've got a gig there, the Ash Cooper Band.
Don't know where the after party's going to be yet.
And we're going to have the after party. I'm guessing it could be the Cobden.
Possibly.
And
if I'm staying there,
it could get messy.
Yeah. I mean, you might find out on the night of the gig, they might just give you a little, it's going to be at the...
yeah.
So only the...
Like little...
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
On the shoulder. Gabby, this is where it is.
That's where it's going to be, the after party.
But don't tell everybody.
Yeah, because...
But you kind of want a few there, don't you?
Yeah,
to make it a party.
It's no good telling me, because I'll tell everyone.
Yeah,
I'll invite everyone, me, and just
I mean,
carry the whole party
what's
on.
the ideal amount for an after party? I mean, you don't after party with two.
No, you wouldn't. Well, it depends who the other person was.
Well, again, that's it, ain't it? That's another pulling, ain't it? You know what I mean?
I mean, if it was me and you, it'd be no good, wouldn't it? We'd want other people more interested than me and you.
Exactly, yeah. But if you're on the kind of pull, innit, it's a great little line, innit?
I'll have my girlfriend with me, so I'll be,
yeah.
You know.
I'm not saying that you would be
not
at all.
Not at all.
I'm just saying for the young bucks that are you know, on the pull.
Well, you know.
It's a great chat-up line if you're in a band, innit? Mind you.
It's the only reason I've got a girlfriend.
Mind you, they did ask, what's it, who's the big lad? Peter Crouch, didn't they? Yeah.
What would you be if he wasn't a footballer?
Yeah.
A virgin.
Great line. But that's a great thing with footballers. Although they say footballers are thick, they're not. They're razor sharp, ain't they? You know. You look at, yeah, probably Wayne Rooney wouldn't have come out with the same answer, but there you go. So have we got any more of Stuart's fan club?
No, that's it. That's it. They ain't saying anymore.
Is that twice as many as us, no?
Yeah.
Said mind you, we've never had any.
Unless you give them any more money, they ain't going to say nothing else.
Okay.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I better bring some money on Saturday and pay everybody off.
Well, then let's play another record, and then
right.
we'll wrap it up with Stu and say ta-ra.
Okay.
Okay.
She left him with a broken heart. All the days in grief, they changed his feelings and the things he believes in. He grew older with the stories in his mind. He just couldn't hold them back when he was dreaming. He always saw her dancing in the corner with a friend. Harry's still sad about it. You gotta know Harry's still sad about it. Harry's still sad about it. You gotta know Harry's still sad about it. But don't worry, he'll be fine. When Harry found another home, a place on his own where things seemed to be alright, he never felt alright. Even she couldn't help him out. She talked to him and walked him home late at night. And while he was still drinking, she kissed him goodbye. Harry's still sad about it. You gotta know Harry's still sad about it. Harry's still sad about it. You gotta know Harry's still sad about it. But don't worry, he'll be fine. Another day, he'll be fine. Harry's still sad about it. You gotta know Harry's still sad about it. Harry's still sad about it. You gotta know Harry's still sad about it. But don't worry, he'll be fine. Another day, he'll be fine. Another day, he'll be
Who's that?
3-2-1.
You could do him with Dusty Bean, couldn't you?
Ted Rogers.
Yeah. That was a great programme.
Yeah, still don't get a clue
No,
what's going on.
well, I don't think he did.
No.
Because he used to get his card out, didn't he, old Ted? And like, right, and like, they must be thinking, there's no way that's the fucking bin. Honestly, with all them clues. And then he just, I reckon it's if he didn't like him. He looked at the couple and he thought, well, I don't like you. Yes, and you've won Dusty Bin. Give us a look at that card, you lying bastard. Honestly, you must have. But then they all like used to wheel Dusty Bin. I bet they were right. Weren't they, when they seen that? He used to have like a little red nose, didn't he, or something?
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm just listening to banging. I think he's done.
Who's he banging? Yeah. Mind you, I'll tell you what. I was in a hotel room. I stayed at that block.
You like going to hotel rooms, don't you?
Yeah, I do. So have you ever? It's in Caroline Street. It's like called Block Hotel.
Yeah.
Right. And they're like little pods, like Japanese pods. Not that I've been in a Japanese pod, but like you open the door, you got a shower, then you got the bed and stuff. And
I think that's called a cell.
Do you know, it's it is like a cellar, so it's like a little pod. And I'd been out because I got absolutely wankered the night before, and I thought I've got to have a walk. I went and bought a bottle of Lucozade in the Palace.
You say a bottle of vodka now.
Yeah. I left the Lucozade on the side wall. I just couldn't even drink the Lucozade. I was knackered. So there I was, like, you know, like knocking back on the door for the missus to let me in. It's like, you know, you feeling any better now? But I tell you what, him next door he must have been knocking the back out of his bird. All I could do was bang, 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 bang. And I think it must have been a light one.
Just locked in, he's trying to get the door open.
But you know, when like, I reckon he must have literally took his kicks down, because I reckon, thinking about it, it was the buckle on the belt that I could keep hearing bang, bang, bang. Oh dear. Yeah, them walls are ever so thin at the Block Hotel, but a lovely hotel. And St Paul Square is a wonderful part of Birmingham.
Done it all
you
up.
know. Oh yeah, I think it's magnificent. You got Anderson's Grill, the restaurant down there. See our Bookmaker, you go down the stairs, fantastic food, and at a great price as well. Fair and then, of course, you got the Jam House and Actress and Bishop. It is my favourite part of Birmingham. I tell you what, that geezer, he's in off walks that van a lot, ain't he? I mean, I tell you what, these two like.
Plucking up the courage to give him the bill.
Yeah. You got the bill? Yes. Yeah.
Get in there.
He fixed it.
Got it, yeah.
So you can have a bath now.
Yeah.
It ain't going to smell as bad next week, Stu.
You know, needs flushing that.
I'll tell you what, I think you need fucking flushing and all. Mind you smell better than when you were bad.
Oh,
I'll tell you what. I've walked past tramps that smell better.
Saying that, I haven't had a bath since Friday. No hot water.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I had a cold shower in Dubai. Yeah.
We won't ask why.
No, I like just. I was 14 hours in that frigging airport. 14. I come back early from Australia, and I spent 14 hours in Dubai. I ended up. I'm walking around flew Emirates, and they wouldn't give me an hotel. You know, I'd only spent like £450 to get back early, and the tight bastards wouldn't give me a hotel. So anyway, I was walking around. I didn't think they were very helpful, but I literally found like a kiosk and says, "Can you like sell me an hotel?" I mean, I didn't want to buy the whole lot, just a bedroom, you know. So cut long story short, I got one. You could buy it by the hour in Dubai airport.
Okay.
Yeah, but I went out into Dubai, 44 degrees. 40. I tell you, I was freaking out. Took me 3 times. I was a little bit like that bloke going to his van, in and out and in and out. I'm telling you what, that's why I had a cold shower. And I think that's why they have showers in Dubai. They're all bloody cold. But I went and played football.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, with some locals. Had a bit of a kick around.
Yeah.
Without
the oxygen mask? Yeah,
it was all right, to be fair. I mean, I thought if you're going to play the World Cup in Qatar in this, and you play 90 minutes in a football kit and you're meaning it, I was only just kicking a ball with some Arabs. And they were shite, so I was all I could get away with it. I know. Do you know? Have you seen the time when he points to the clock?
Yeah.
As if I don't know what piece of equipment in this.
I'm just wondering.
In this monkey house tells the time. Have you seen the time? Yeah, fuck me, look at the time. Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you want to play any more
there.
More music and that one.
No, we do need to.
We'll have to save it.
Hey.
We'll have to save something.
Look, we're going on for about 10 to 1, ain't we?
No, we
your
can't.
bloke's gone now. Your boiler's sorted. You ain't.
We can't go on till 10 to 1.
Why can't we go on till 10
I've got
to
to be
1?
in Solihull for 1 o'clock, so. Should we play some
Yeah,
music?
hold on. You've got to be where? Solihull.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in Solihull.
Thank you. There you go. So
Do you
it's
know-
going to
do you-
take you how long to
Do you
get
know-
to
Do you know
Solihull?
how big Solihull is?
I do know how big Solihull. I used to be a cab driver
Population
in
of,
Solihull.
of...
Do you know how
Yeah, I
many
know
people?
population. Yeah.
Right,
Solihull
okay.
Borough.
Oh,
Solihull Borough.
don't say. What do you reckon, Stu? Population of Solihull?
The borough of Solihull.
Just the borough of Solihull.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, what you call?
No.
No, nowhere near. Fuck off.
What?
$500,000, and you're laughing.
I'm not laughing.
You just did. As
I'm
it win-
laughing at something else.
Ah,
Sorry,
right,
Joe.
you boy.
no. You ain't far off.
Get away.
Right, it's $250,000 off.
I was going to say, is it 250,000?
Yeah,
is that?
243,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's quite big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it is a big town
It is
and
big,
borough.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's only just under 1 million live in Birmingham, so
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know. Who's that?
It's my phone.
Don't it make a great tune?
Yeah,
It
it's
does,
all
doesn't
right,
it?
yeah.
I love them tunes on the phones. Thanks, mate, isn't it? Stu, it's been an absolute pleasure
Thanks for having me.
having you here today, mate. And as always, keep in touch.
Will do.
And keep sending your music in. And we'll keep playing it. You
Top
write it, we play it. That's what we do on the Biscuit Boys show.
Much appreciated.
And we've probably boosted our listenership today and viewers, haven't we, by about 4.
Doubled it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doubled it, yeah.
Good stuff.
And we had a shock earlier because we thought his missus was going to come back and look after the boiler man.
Crikey,
Yeah,
that was
mate.
alright. That was
That'd have been
it's a close
curtains
call,
for
wasn't
us.
it? Close
Oh,
call.
yeah, because you don't know
No,
we do it.
don't
So
worry.
she's not-
I can sort him out.
My missus hates us, but his missus don't know we do it. 3 years we've got away with this.
And if she did, she'd hate us as well.
Yeah. And she probably hate me more than you because
Yeah,
she'd
yeah,
think
yeah.
that I'm leading you astray.
Is she not allowed in here then to see what?
She don't know we do it.
Okay.
No.
Just think it's a
I've
garage.
got one of
Yeah,
those.
she does, yeah.
I've got one of those buttons.
Yeah.
When I hear her coming, I press it, and
Everything turns round.
Everything turns
Mine-
round, like, you know.
I think the biggest problem though is with your missus.
Make sure she's not listening. You know.
No, Ellen's lovely.
Yeah.
Is the fact that he does the Tilton Talk show.
I just don't mind that.
I know, but see what
Football.
happens. I know, but there's if you have guests as well.
Yeah.
There's well, you've been in the Forza show,
Yeah.
didn't you? When
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
the night I got sacked.
About 8 of us.
Yeah. See it again, Gab. I hope so. Fucking ends.
Yeah, I think it was 13 altogether.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
record.
That's the record still, yeah.
But what happens then? You know, they all go for a piss, and they all piss on the seat. So I think when Ellen goes and sits down, she just gets a bit wet. So yeah,
fun.
you want to stick a bit of air down the back of your toilet, mate? You know,
Yeah.
you still probably fucking miss then. Right then, come on then, play a record and we'll say to the artist, do
Okay, I'll play.
you reckon we're going to get the gig on Switch Radio?
I've got a feeling. Probably.
Yeah.
What's that
Nice.
like? So desperate.
Have you ever been desperate? Yeah. What's your biggest cry? Hey, come on, let's have your 6 likes. We had your likes today.
Okay, 6 likes.
So he's wrote them down as well. Stu. He thought I was going to forget him. That's why when I said we're going to do Twitter time, I said, we're not. I've got to be in Solihull for 1 o'clock.
I like different boilers.
Oh, that's because your boilers,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, because there's all different ones, you know.
Right,
We've
okay.
got Valiant.
Yeah, okay. Right.
What else is that?
He likes.
Baxi,
Yeah.
Baxi. Worcester.
Yeah.
Raymer.
So,
Are you a plumber?
No, I've got Raymer in the house.
yeah. I ain't got a clue what my
He's
boiler
playing up, that's why I know
Well,
it's
Sam
called.
just spent 300 quid. He could have come and done the job.
I'll tell you what, right. So what do you like different boilers?
Yeah.
If that bloke would have said to you, your boiler's fucked, you need a different boiler, you wouldn't have liked them then, would you?
No, I would have said, what boiler should I get?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have liked the different boiler if it cost you $2,000.
No. I like the way they've all got different names.
Oh, so that you like the names.
Green olives. I'm into green olives at the moment.
Over black?
Yes.
Really?
And I like the green olives with...
Teasdale was it? A green onion.
I wouldn't have ate them, would you, if they were green?
I like the green olives with the bits in, the pimento.
Oh, okay, yeah. You like jalapenos?
Pardon?
Do you like jalapenos?
Oh no, they're the really hot ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they can be. Yeah.
And they're not olives either.
no, they're jalapenos. Yeah. Clues in the name, innit, really? You know.
Stupid.
But you seriously, you prefer green than black olives?
Yeah.
How about you, Stu?
Don't like either.
Do you not? I used to hate olives.
I used to hate them as well.
I used to
And
like
then I
her on the
just-
buses.
Yeah.
She was nice.
I like vinyl.
Oh, I love
Yeah, good
vinyl.
call. Good
What's the best thing about vinyl?
What's the best thing?
Smell.
I think it's...
Smells
No,
nice,
I
doesn't
saw
it?
you this morning sniffing
Yeah.
vinyl.
Yeah.
I like the sound of, when you put it on.
Yeah, the crackly, yeah.
Yeah, I like that as well. I just like the whole process of like taking it out.
Yeah.
Reading what stuff is on it.
Yeah,
Putting
exactly,
it
yeah.
on. Queuing it up.
Yeah, just looking at the lyrics.
And then what
reading
you
the
go...
lyrics. Well, I lost a lot of my vinyl in 2 divorces, sadly. And the jam ones that I'd kind of got were all scratched. I think it's where it was thrown out the bedroom window.
I like the word burlesque.
No, you don't. You like the birds in burlesque, don't you?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They've got one coming up at the Big Bull's Head.
Have they?
Yeah, coming up at the Big Bull's Head. Go on then, name me one burlesque song if you like burlesque.
This just reminded me last night of, you know the Blues Ladies were playing yesterday.
Yeah, what was the score, by the way?
The last 1-0.
Oh, was it just 1-0? I know it went to extra time.
Yeah. And Tracy's this girl on the forum, she says, come on the girls. Shouldn't have said that, Tracy. Should not have said that. Shouldn't have said that.
When she said it, it come out of her mouth clean.
Yeah.
You dirty
I
bastard.
know, yeah. And about 500 other blokes, yeah. Kaleidoscope, I like the word kaleidoscope.
Do you?
Yeah.
Spell it.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to look down.
No.
Look his notes.
Can you spell it?
No,
okay.
No?
Well, it's not worth me saying it because I know I've got it wrong. Good? Yeah, I know I've got it wrong. Space travel?
Hold on. Kaleidoscopes.
I know we haven't got time to keep... That's it.
I used to love to go like that when I was a kid. And
it was more...
one of
It
them.
was more like that.
No, that's when you got to about 14. It was like that.
Yeah.
But do you remember the spinning top? Used to not fuck out that spinning top, then you see all the colours.
Yeah. Space
I mean,
travel.
not like
Can we go
fun.
to the next one? Space travel. Space travel.
Yeah.
Like space travel.
Do you?
Yeah.
You ever been one?
Not you.
You ever been in space travel? No. I feel like I've been space travelling every fucking Biscuit Boy show with him.
You've ruined my story now.
Come on, what's your story?
No, don't matter.
Come on, he gets you.
No, Sky at Night.
Patrick Moore.
It's all changed now. It's all high tech and everything.
Is it?
Yeah, it's completely changed.
We had a black moon the other night.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a drink?
No, it's a moon that's black. That's why they call it the black moon.
Oh.
Yeah. If it had been purple, what would they have called it?
Somebody's really thought about that name, haven't they?
Well, that's what on Facebook, yeah. Yeah, it's
Should we
called
call
Black
it
Moon.
Black
They
Moon?
said, why is it called a black moon? I said, because it's black.
Yeah. And it's the moon.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Nothing like stating the obvious.
But, yeah, but they do, don't they? What else have you got?
That concludes my...
Come on, tell me.
That concludes my
Tell me your
six.
space travels, like,
I've just told you.
What was it?
That's Sky at Night.
Oh, okay. Do you used to watch him, though, Patrick
Yeah,
Moore?
I used to watch Patrick
He was
Moore,
good,
yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah. Yeah,
you know, used to get that telescope out then, and it was. You don't have the characters on TV now, do you?
No.
But you know, like talking about Sky Night, is there a programme now called The Sky at Night?
Yeah.
Oh, is that? When's it on?
It's gone a bit more. I think it's on Thursday nights.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a bit more upmarket now.
But we don't have the same diverse TV programmes. Going back to tedious TV, there's a new reality show like The Only Way is Essex, like the other Chelsea shite that's from Glasgow. I mean, these are just a bunch of fucking airheads on there posing. Cheshire Housewives, what's all that about?
Exactly.
That ITV is the biggest pile of bollocks I've ever seen as a broadcasting station. I mean, not that I've ever watched it, but I just see some of the drivel and shit that comes on it, you know, and you just think, what moron has put that together? You look at the TV programmes, what have we got on today? I mean, Baker, they're either shit reality programmes, The X Factor, or fucking cookery programmes. I tell you, it does my head in.
Yeah, okay.
You don't get nothing any good on the telly now.
It's time to say goodbye.
Oh, come on, we're going to play some more records.
It's time to say goodbye.
It's like what's it, any? We ain't done, I ain't done. Yes.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, let's just go through the papers. Come on, we've got 5 minutes.
34 minutes. 34 seconds.
Minutes. We're not going to talk about that because she's not here to defend herself. This is what lion killers. I hate them. They go and kill
lions.
There we are. Advertisement. Hey, they give me a free copy of The Sun.
Yeah.
With this. Blimey, look
Did
at
you go
the
to the shop up there?
Yeah, Mrs. Patel's.
Oh,
she
no,
always tries
they
to sell
give it away up there as well.
Yeah, they do. They said, I said, I don't want it. They said, we're giving it for you for free. I said, I don't want The Sun. I won't buy it. Won't buy it. You know, look at the kids here. Blimey. I tell you what now, Rise.
Can I have a look at that?
Is that your son? Look at his hair. Put your hair up. Put your hair up. Seriously.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
His hair is just, and he looks like you. Tell ya. Mind you, I don't think she'd want anything to do with you. And we got a mug today, Stu, that ain't got cracks on.
Yeah, we didn't give shit, didn't we?
China.
We didn't make
No, never got.
never
I got beer last time. I got beer last time I was on.
Yeah, we had 2 bottles there. I had a piss heads on a football show. Military coup. India arrests threat pigeon. It's probably a bit like the monkey hangers. Remember in Hartlepool? That's what they're called, the monkey hangers, isn't they?
Yeah, that's right.
They thought that the monkey was a
spy.
A spy, Yeah, what we got here? Ruddy they're in Birmingham, ain't they? Oh, yeah, look at this prat. Imagine him if he was ever the Prime Minister. I mean, she does a bad enough job, don't she? And they all look strange, don't they, Tories?
I've never really given it too much thought, if I'm honest.
Honestly, I've looked at loads of them and thought there must be so much inbreeding there. Shame for her, she's had a bag stole, ain't she? Or she's had something stole.
Oh, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Actually, she's been getting a lot of trolling on Twitter. I find that disgusting.
Still don't
you know, I mean, I know that they, but, you know, still don't. Blimey. Pain from ingrowing toenail made me, had to have a leg off. From an ingrowing toenail.
God.
Oh, that's sick, innit? Killing animals. Yeah, I think that's just about it in the paper. Victoria adored Albert so much it made her loathe for 9 children. Freaking hell. Did she have 9? He knocked 9 out of her.
God.
Yeah, today's news. A man, but now I'm a woman. If you was a woman, what woman would you like to be?
One with very big IQ.
Oh, I tell you what as well. Jack Johnson in the Colin Bell end. See that geezer wants to look like David Beckham.
Oh, that's
20 grand.
And he looks not
like...
He looks not like Victoria.
I'll tell you what he looks like. You know that one guy in the village?
Yeah.
On Little Britain. Looked like...
David,
yeah, looked like him.
David.
Tell ya. Yeah. And that bloke, you see that bloke that paints with his penis? Seriously, he does. He was on Philip Schofield the other day.
I'm a bit worried that you'd want to watch that.
Last Monday, right, there was this bloke, he looked a bit strange, and, you know, I was watching it, I was just cleaning, because that's what I do for living, cleaning, and he says, I've got these different paintings, and he does videos as well, so there's one price for the one video and painting, and then another price for, like, the X-rated, so, like, Philip Schofield, you could see him sitting there. I want to ask him the question, but I don't want to ask it because it's daytime TV. So he said, do you find it better painting with a stiff brush Thought it was a great line. You could see Ollie going like, look at it. And he said, no, I find it easier painting when it isn't stiff. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
And Stu, thanks for turning, mate. We're going to go out with the Establishment and Superstar.
Nice one. Sure, right.
Good night.
Or good morning.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I've been up, I've been down, I've been through many a town. What is right, what is wrong? To you I sing this song. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? 'Cause you're dragging me down. You're dragging me down, you're getting me down. Ooh, I know it sounds crazy, oh please let me explain. I once knew your face, but never your name. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? 'Cause you're getting me down. You're getting me down. Now you're dragging me down. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? 'Cause you're dragging me down. You're dragging me down. Now you're getting me down.
And now here's a few of the tracks we just didn't have time to play. Enjoy.
Keep beating on. May your God keep you strong. And may this night sing you to sleep. And may your love forever be. Don't try to tell me it's alright. Don't try to tell me what I know. Don't try to tell me it's over. Don't try to tell me what I know. May all your hurt set you free. May all your dreams be complete. There's only sun and no more rain. There's only love will take away the pain.
inconsistently consistent. Keeping in line with rules of confusion. I don't know where to go. Anomalies appear from nowhere. We're putting on a show, but I know that we'll try to make things right. And I know that we'll try to win this fight. Inconsistently consistent. Break all the rules. We're inconsistently consistent. But we're no fools. Taking the time to find out what they all know. Taking the time to ensure that we all grow. Keeping in line with rules of the heart. It's beaten wrong way around. Anomalies appear from nowhere. It's beaten with no sound. But I know that we'll try to make things right. And I know that we'll try to win this fight. Yeah, I know that we'll try to make things right. I know that we'll try to win this fight. Inconsistently consistent.
understand what you don't know what you do to me. When you whisper and come to me, said you don't know what you do to me. When you keep on teasing me, said you don't know what you do to me. Said you don't know what you do to me. Said you don't know what you do to me. Who knows where to draw the line? Who knows where to draw the line? Let's stay up, let's stay up. Love intent, mistook, counterfeit, counterfeit. It's a cheat. Said you don't know what you do to me. When you whisper and come to me, said you don't know what you do to me. When you keep on teasing me, said you don't know what you do to me. Said you don't know what you do to me. Said you don't know what you do to me. Who knows where to draw the line? Who knows where to draw the line? Who knows where to draw the line? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. Who knows where to draw the line? Who knows where to draw the line? Who knows where to draw the line? Pay forward my best day for me. I'm open to crack the seal of the bottle. Me, I'm going down, down, down. Dance for me, pretty dolly. Arms wide open to bend the rules just a little. Me, I'm going down, down, down. Me, I'm going down, down, down. Me, I'm going down. I'm going down. So give me them bones. Give me your skin. Give me your life. Give me everything. Pray for me, little heartache. I ain't shot open. I can see it warning me. I'm going down, down, down. Stay sincere just a little. Be manic to fall. bottle. Me, I'm going down, down, down.
Most days I wake, oh, I'm chasing tragedy away, stuck standing on the borderline, 'cause my reality's a darker shade. A peace of mind has found a way to elude me, still hoping for the sun to shine through the longest nights, shortest days. Sometimes the best that we can say is that we've made it through this far. We haven't died just yet. When some days life's too much to take, and it's okay to feel that way, and you are not alone in it. Oh. Ooh, and I know what it's like to feel alone. We've been surrounded by the ones who cared. It's like you've never had